How's it going, everyone? I keep getting asked what overlays do I use in RF2, so I thought I would do a quick video on the two overlays that I keep swapping between the two that I find the easiest. We're going to start with Race Labs. I know a lot of you will be like, oh, Race Labs, I don't want to use them with the recent drama that's going on, which is fair enough. I've only ever used the free Race Labs, I don't pay for it. But if you're looking for a group of overlays that are easy to use, easy to install, easy to set up, pain-free, and pretty much shows you all the information, then Race Labs is one of the easiest. With RF2's latest overlay update as well, we now have the gear change inputs and lap timings, which makes it a little bit better, apart from the fact that you can't move them. If you can move them, do let me know, but I'm pretty sure you can't move them. It's really annoying when it's over the dash like it is in the video at the moment. But when it comes to Race Labs, I only use the standings and the relative. The standings coming up in the top left, you can edit and put a lot of information into the standings. And even on the free version, there's quite a lot there that will keep you going. The relative, I keep it quite simple, mainly because when I'm streaming, where the camera is and the position of it. The relative, I don't really need much information, so I think that's fine for what we need. If you do go pro in Race Labs and you are racing on LFM, it will input the people's elos in there, so a bit like iRacing. So you'll be able to see people's ratings, you'll be able to see where what elo you're going to get in the position, if you're going to lose elo. So that's quite a nice feature, and currently, as far as I know, Race Labs is the only one that does that because of LFM's API. So I don't know if we're going to see any more in the future. The overlays for RF2 are very limited, but the first one for me goes to Race Labs. For those of you that haven't seen Race Labs, here is a brief look at the layout. As you can see, it works in iRacing, Formula 1, ATC and RF2. On the main screen, it will greet you with the LFM integration, and you can click on overlays and it gives you an idea of how much stuff is included. The diamonds next to it indicate stuff that is pro, is paid, currently at £33 a year. The stuff without a diamond is the free stuff, and when you click into it, you can edit quite a lot of stuff. You can edit more with the pro version, but it does give you a preview, and there is loads of little sub menus you can go through, and you can change lots of different things to get it suited to how you like, which I really like. Like I say, the only downside is I haven't paid for it, because I think you can get enough information out of it using Race Labs and a little mix of SimHub, but we'll move on to the SimHub stuff in a moment. But for free, it's a great tool to use, especially if you use other sims. I highly recommend it, even with all the recent drama. So this moves us on to the other free overlay that we use quite often. This is made by a guy called Kevin. I will link his Twitch because he does stream RF2 quite a bit. I will link where you can grab it on Race Department, and I will link where you can get SimHub as well. But look at these overlays. For an overlay that someone who is just a user has made, they are great. It is a great starting point. We used these primarily before Race Labs came about. And now Race Labs is around, I kind of switch between the two. As you can see, you've got the standings, you've got relative with all the information at the top, you've got more detailed tyre information, you've got a dash widget that you can actually move around because it's based on SimHub, and a track map and an overall at the top right. All of this can be moved around because it is SimHub. You can edit a lot of it because it is SimHub, and you can add a lot more of other SimHub features to it. There's also more that he's got that can be added to it, but I'm not going to bore you with all that detail and all that information. I will let you suss all of that out and decide what you want to use, but that is pretty much a basic layout of what we would use. So between the two, both free options. If you know your way around SimHub, I'd probably recommend these. If you don't know your way around SimHub and you're not interested in trying to work out and how to create dash overlays, which is it's not very detailed or hard to do, but if it's just something you're not interested, you want something more plug and play, then personally I would go Race Labs. They're the two options I think are best. Well, I hope it wasn't too short, and I do hope that it's helped you and given you some kind of idea of what you're going to use in RF2. In typical fashion of my videos, I don't want to keep it going too long. I'll try and keep it sweet, straight to the point, and give you an idea. I'll provide all the links below, and if there's any overlays that you can recommend, put them in the comments and I'll have a look, and maybe we can do a future video on updated stuff. But guys, thank you so much for watching. I'll catch you soon.